A few months ago, I shared a little bit about my healing on this channel, and I realized there is so much more to say. Sure, I healed from chronic pain stemming from an instability in my neck, hormonal imbalance, cubital tunnel syndrome in my arms. But the real question is how, isn't it? How? I'm Kristen Collier with Collier Connections. I'm a writer and a coach supporting people in accessing their ever-present wellspring of joy and compassion. And today I want to tell you a little bit about a series that I have upcoming on the how. Before I start, I want to invite you to subscribe because you're not going to want to miss this series, and because I'd love for you to join us in the extended family of the Joy Collective. I am so excited to be working on this series of 5 videos that will be released about monthly with premieres. In one, I'll tell you my hero's journey, declining, losing my identity as an active and capable human, and all the efforts of those around me to help, including what actually did help. In the second video, I'll share the specifics about my meditation journey with Dr. Joe Dispenza. How did I start? How often did I meditate? How hard was it? How did my body respond? How did my heart respond? And which meditations I used for which purposes. In my third video, I'll tell you about how I used mental rehearsal and blissful priming to rewire my brain for health and strength, and to regain my capacity for movement. In the next video, I'm going to go into detail about how I changed my thoughts and the feelings that went with them. With practice, I started to leave behind confusion and ambivalence to experience greater joy, gratitude, and wholeness. And I'm going to tell you about one night that I got really angry and pushed away all of my medical support to dance. I never picked up those supports again. And in the last video, I'll share about how I got more clear and concise about the practices I was doing. I'll tell you about my aha of how my past work in behavior science and nonviolent communication came together with what I've been learning to solidify these practices, and how the download arrived in full after a meditation in a Dr. Joe Dispenza event. You are not going to want to miss this. If you're part of the Joy Collective, you will not be hearing these stories in class because we have an hour and a quarter and we focus on practice. So if you want the details of exactly how I overcame this, these 5 videos are going to be the place. If you follow me on YouTube, I can tell you I'm not going to tell these stories again, most likely, because they are not something I carry with me typically. I focus on health and wellness in my body and my experience, and I'm going so many other places and doing so many other things. The purpose of telling these stories right now for me is that they could help somebody else to realize what they might be able to overcome. When we wake up to that realization, then not only is our healing possible, but a whole new life is possible. And that's what I'm experiencing and enjoying. If you want to know about the how, then this is your series. I'm going to set the videos for premiere, and so that everybody knows they're coming and I can be there watching with everyone. And if you have questions, I can even answer those. It'll be super fun. So I invite you to take a minute now and tell me, what kinds of things are you working on? What are you overcoming with your body, mind? I would love to hear those stories now before we head into that healing, and any other questions you also have for me that I might be able to incorporate and roll into the making of these. If learning how to optimize your body and mind by directing your thoughts is for you, then I look forward to you joining. This would be a great time, if you've enjoyed this video, to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to get notified about when these videos and all of my videos are coming out, you can push the bell notification. YouTube's got you covered. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you around the next bend.